Danganronpa.
Do you have a minute? Amazing! All right! Easy as pie!
Enough already! Hey,
I see. However...
Luna, What?
Please wait.
No. Well, done.
Maybe... All right! Hey! Also... Well, yeah.
What's this?
Hajime.
What are you gonna do? Boy, tough crowd. Fine. Now, loose! Bye-bye!
Perhaps. Hey. Maybe. Ah! Well, see? Perhaps. Hey, hey. See? Perhaps. Hey, hey. Perhaps. Yep. Hold it. Hey, hey.
Stop it! I won't forgive you. Huh? No!
Hey, hey.
Ta-da! Hey! Why you? That's wrong! What? Hey, hey! What are you saying?
Bye-bye. Yep. So... You're right. But unfortunately,
Details?
details about our missing memories. Information about... These profiles might have been written before we...
And it's impossible to obtain new clues?
Yeah. Huh?
The file! His name isn't in there. There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles. But his name is the only one... Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully, no matter where I look.
No way! Too bad. You're getting all riled up. What the heck?
Perhaps...
So cool!
But still... Oh...
Anyway... That's right! No, no! Shing! Phew! Of course!
Could it be?
Hey, Correct!
Hey, hey!
Are you sure about that? Bye-bye! What is Well, personally, I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably... That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, we will begin the last...
Yep. But still... Well? But still... Right?
Damn right. Huh?
Damn it.
Stupid fool!
That's right! Damn it. Of course not! You know, right? That's right!
Huh? Got it?
I'll pick you up! Huh?
Wait.
You...
But still... Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you are right.
Damn it.
Yep.
All right!
Now then, Viva Killing! Now then, let's begin with a simple during the class. If you vote correct, I'll punish every... Oh my! Mon ami? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached... Chesto! One more time! Jeez! How this will be my... It's useless.
Please stop!
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around. The victim this time is Nagito. Who in the world?
If he was killed for trying to reveal that traitor is obviously the killer.
No, that might not...
Huh? Are you trying to... Wait.
Don't say something so stupid!
Now...
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place! If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko!
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were tortured.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with...
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place! If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko!
I found it by coincidence. Coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body...
It's because the killer tortured...
So that's why he... What were they trying to find? Definitely the bomb's hiding place!
Damn it! The killer didn't take... I'm telling you, they were...
The reason Nagito's...
It's because the killer...
So that's why he was... What were they trying to find out by... Definitely the bomb's hiding place! If so, this is whoever found the bomb first!
Damn it! The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with...
It's because the killer tortured Nagito. Crap! The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered...
It's because the killer tortured Nagito. The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were
The reason Nagito's body...
It's because the killer tortured...
No, that's wrong! But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. If he was being tortured for information...
I'm prepared. I just realized...
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taken, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb. Then, after they killed him... Damn it! Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was... You obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Allow me to cut through those words! No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with...
What did you...
Who cares about the duct tape? We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before.
Why do you always side with Hajime?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape. The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the...
The blood on his face came from his arm, which means the duct tape was on his face.
And the duct tape had a lot of... He must have been struggling to open...
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able... Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a...
Then, are you saying that... If so, it's friggin' crazy.
No, they didn't just go crazy. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse...
I can't think of any...
But who could have done... When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of... Yeah, and right after I opened the... Which means, it is plausible to think that...
The killer isn't one of us, but that's not...
Even if it was only a coincidence.
Based on the pattern, we should suspect that some kind of setup was... Some kind of... I do not...
That's our Miss Sonia. Alrighty then, let's think about this based...
Damn right it is! The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the light.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter. Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or... Perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter. The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right? The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene.
The killer used some kind of... He lit the curtain on fire with the light.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
Crap!
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at...
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an...
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that, it can stand upright.
If they tipped over the... It could have ignited...
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at...
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil...
They probably just... Based on the shape of it, it can stand up.
If they tipped over... It could have ignited...
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible...
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves. Crap!
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right? The direct cause... Cause of the fire, the oil lighter found at...
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil...
They probably just threw the lighter. The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with...
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
The direct cause of the fire. The oil lighter found at the crime scene, right? The direct cause of the oil lighter found at...
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as...
They probably just threw the lighter.
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at...
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil...
They probably just threw... Based on the shape of that oil light, it can stand upright while the...
If they tipped over the lighter in some... It could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread. We will never give up!
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at...
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil...
They probably just... Based on the shape, it can stand up...
If they tipped over... It could have ignited...
Some way? Maybe they used invisible...
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps...
Opening the door caused...
Crap!
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at...
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil...
They probably just... Based on the shape, it can stand up...
If they tipped over... It could have ignited...
Some way? Maybe they used invisible...
There should have been a way to tip it over...
Or perhaps...
Opening the door caused... I agree with that. I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from Gloria.
No, not wind pressure. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma. It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top. Just a single line leading from the warehouse.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels.
A domino effect.
In place of those tiles... So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes and...
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels...
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse.
So the reason the warehouse was dark...
And one more thing. There was something else the killer...
I see! You're talking about that hymn blaring throughout the warehouse.
That's it. So the strange sound...
But those sounds weren't the only... Looking back on it, it was...
Ah, so the door... And when we opened the door, the
Yeah, and that's how the
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned...
Because the panel was...
But the blocked doorway... There was...
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem.
I see! If the panel was so close to the door, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave.
Now they...
Does that mean they were hiding in...
Who? We were all outside the...
Based on the patterns up until now,
You don't have to think so hard. There's a...
You don't mean...
Hajime?
This is my answer! What if...
Why'd you bring him up? He wasn't just...
Huh?
Not just...
He was the victim. And he...
Are you saying this was a suicide? His body was covered in torture wounds. Are you...
But... Nagito might do something.
That's not the issue, even for a creep like Nagito.
Yeah.
Yeet.
It seems we need to discuss how...
Need to... That's not necessary at all. To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but... tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
No, that's wrong! Hold on a sec. Isn't that...
What? I mean, it's no...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his... The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that,
That was just burned by the fire.
it burned because of the fire. But that was part of the trap.
I see!
Take a close look. Even though the rope was burnt up, it's a burn like this, no matter how you... That rope was burned in advance, so it would...
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up.
Yeah, that should be the...
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch...
That's not what I meant. I'm talking... I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, then
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right...
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that bit!
Hold on.
Then hurry up.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand? And with his right hand.
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I agree with that. The life-size Monokuma plushie.
Makes sense. That's why there was... He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. That's it. He had to place the plushie near him. And it...
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he...
But for a moment, I seriously... A bleeding plushie is super scary! It's got this...
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie. So he...
Probably thought the fire would incinerate.
So what do you think
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right... The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear. If you think about the order, getting killed, if that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as there is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I'm sorry,
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more.
Hey, bastard, you better...
Like she said, in that it'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your...
So you're saying it's
But no matter what I think,
To think that one of us could kill someone...
You say you can't believe it? But that's why you keep getting betrayed. Oh,
You just shut your mouth! If you even think about...
But it's just as Monokuma said. This might also be the same. Calling this a soup...
Then are you saying there is a...
Of course that doesn't...
As Kazuichi said, it's true. But even if I'm betrayed again, no matter how many times I may be betrayed...
I also want to believe that there's no...
Do you really think so?
But you said it too.
I did say difficult, but I never said I feel that there's...
What kind of way?
I don't know.
you don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. That's how.
Everyone.
All right, let's...
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong! Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the
Why? I mean...
But there was something off about his left. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered.
That settles the description of that bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his...
Like you said, it looks like an end.
We might need to think, and if there's blood on his palm, and the back...
I see! When the blood splattered, he was probably... That's why there's such a strange-looking blood...
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could...
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand...
Hey, Chiaki, what do you... Hey, don't tell me...
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old...
Oh, I got it!
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no... However, what's important is what's...
I see! That's it! Instead of the handle, there was a metal weight at the tip of the cord. But there was... Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by...
Isn't the size of that cut-off section...
Ah, you're right. And then the blood that was supposed to ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which...
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord,
That is where the clue to solve this mystery... I am sorry. Of course... It seems we are stuck.
At a time like that, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan.
One step at a time.
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and
How it was possessed. It's all coming together! The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been
Perpendicular. In the middle.
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of...
that'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support. He hoisted the spear directly above. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen.
I noticed a slight red streak on the
The blood on the cord probably rubbed it. So, how about it? Using this method. Are you serious?
He probably chose that spear so if someone else did this, there's no reason they go to all this
I agree. When I was investigating this case, why did the killer use the knife and the spear?
So you're saying he needed to use that...
Then, he really... Every single wound on his body.
Not just that, he did all that while he... That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until... Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth?
He probably covered his own...
Did he need it? That's beyond crazy!
He was probably trying to get us by committing a suicide that looked like a murder. Good. was to get us all...
And that's why...
Did he want us to die?
That's messed up.
Yeah, that's our...
However, there is one thing whatever became of
He
the...
was probably planning to kill the...
So why did he not just do... If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy. He made us split up and search for a bomb. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed...
He tried to make us doubt each other.
Did he cause a bomb scare?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur.
You...
Yeah. It appears we've... Bastard Nagito committed suicide.
That should be...
What?
No, I agree that Nagito killed him. It's probably just my...
So what are you gonna do? Is it...
What are you thinking, Con?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide.
You're right. It is not as though...
Then... that means we're done with this last class. It's okay to reach such a happy end.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say... Understood!
No!
Hold...
Sorry, just a little more. I can't help but feel like...
Like who the traitor...
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right?
That's true.
The mystery isn't just about... No matter how you look at it, I'm a little worried, you know?
Hey, what do you mean it's not about...
There's just one thing that doesn't... Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence.
You're gonna keep going?
Crap! 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 We will never give up! Crap! Crap! I see! Is it about the
Yeah.
Huh? There was something
will never give up! In this particular case, his Monokuma file.
Isn't that weird? Until now.
But the cause of... the spear in Nagito's stomach.
Maybe it's not included if it's not a...
Well, I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! But even during Gundam's case, and the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file.
Are you saying that
Hold on a sec. Are you suggesting again?
You guys were the ones who said it.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call that. It's not. Come to think of it, did Nagito really?
Are you sticking up for...
That's not what I meant.
bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our For example, with that malice...
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this I mean, this is Nagito...
How interesting! Because you believe in his malice, I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied.
You're right. We only get one chance.
Just to be safe. Guess I have no choice.
This is friggin' it. But if you guys say you're doing it...
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us.
We've come this far. Let's work hard, that's what I believe. Oh, splendid. That's right. If all your hopes are united...
No, no!
Everyone is united against... That's why I will fight the only way I can. That's basic...
So if we're working together, where do we start?
Why don't we try removing all our In the beginning, our discussion advanced by us. It's better to confirm if there are any other
possible...
If something other than the spear killed Nagito...
That was definitely a gruesome wound. But...
If you think the cuts on his...
Are we finished all...
I feel like...
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of.
Exactly. We let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree with that. That's it. A total. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see.
I remember when I went to inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of.
Additionally, I see. Now that
If poison was the cause of death,
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body.
I see. I'm sure.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, there's no way we'd know.
Did he wound his body just to...
That's also a possibility.
Still, both of Nagi's...
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear.
if it was a slow-acting poison,
No, the warning label on the bottle.
Then it's impossible.
And this is when the heart hit.
You're totally overvalued.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he watched...
But there's no way he could have drank the... Just kidding.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities. Operation Elimination Method.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison,
inhaled?
it's written on the poison's... Dangerous when vaporized. In other words...
Poison gas!
He breathed that poison, but if poisonous gas had spread...
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to...
The poison gas disappeared.
Well, this was also...
Of course! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air.
So but Nagito was laying down, so he
If it meets the requirements that well,
Yeah, the true cause of the wounds on his body, the spear in his...
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died in the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. All right. All the mystery should be...
Well,
What? There's...
Hey, what happened?
there might have been an If Nagito committed suicide then why wasn't there anything that looked like...
Anything that looked like...
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse...
I see!
are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
If Nagito...
He can't carry around poison without putting...
Yeah, that was written on the...
The container...
It's probably plastic or glass. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely...
Then, does that mean someone...
So that's why you mentioned it?
I mean...
Like, does it... I mean, even if he had an...
You're right.
Ah, you're right!
Right? Isn't it okay to...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like by calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy... But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably say something like,
So Nagito's ghost! The power still! That's Shut up!
I get what you're saying, but even if we solve this mystery...
I mean, it'd be a suicide...
Even if there really wasn't, like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison.
but I just can't imagine ending this by turning our back...
It's fine, okay? There's some... And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire...
will never give up! Huh? The fire grenade. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and...
He used one?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away. Instead, it was in a container. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used.
That bastard. Which means... Did Nagito
Yeah, that has...
When I first discovered those fire grenades, the canister was completely sealed shut by a lid.
You just have to peel off that seal.
That is true, but...
Hold on.
Hajime.
If so, then there's no mistake.
Seriously? That's impossible.
Sonia's words are proof.
Huh?
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this Huh?
No. The seal I saw on that fire grenade map.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagi?
There's more. He also found a gas mask.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the...
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme...
So what? Nagito put the poison in the grenade, so in the end, he still...
If the canister wasn't thrown away...
See? I told you.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. In actuality...
What did you say?
Hey!
What the hell?
Is this not settled?
No, it's not! I'm sorry.
Realized...
We know Nagito used the grenade, so when was it deployed in the warehouse? When I thought along those lines...
The horror...
It probably...
Crap! I see! Are you saying it was when...
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades, the poison was deployed.
If that is true...
One of us...
What the...
One of us threw the poison grenade...
Hold on a
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so, you're...
You mean,
Do you know?
who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed...
Crap! I see! It was Nagito, obviously.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused...
see! That was
Okay, how many times?
The next question will be my last. Why did Nagito set the...
I see! Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire
He set the fire just so we put...
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating... It was all a trap to make what...
Seriously.
I don't know.
Huh? Could it be...
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito... And for that reason... He put the fire grenade that he filled with... Setting up a murder nobody can solve.
What the heck?
Nagito did not commit murder. To do that, he set it... The poison grenade and the fire were trapped. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, and then...
Hold on! It might be the poison's fault he let go of this.
Even so,
That's right! Nagito's...
Are you fucking...
That was his even the wounds all over his body. It was all... His true goal was He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated...
He probably expected that his fakes... After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be... However, as you solve mysteries and bolster your hope... For those of you who believe there are no meaning, he used all of the... Not all mysteries can be solved.
That's totally messed up.
it is my fault. Because I am...
That's not the fucking...
It's not...
But what should we do?
It's impossible. Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we could...
However, Monokuma also...
That's right! There's no way he'd be able... Monokuma doesn't know!
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass... I know perfectly well. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to...
Please stop! I will never...
How can you... You're so chill.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very...
Yes, he says. How the hell are we...
Is giving up all we... No.
Is there any way to figure out?
Even though it's just a hunch, there's one way. Hey, is it alright if we look at... I want to make sure my Hajime...
Got it. everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Nagito. Truly, the ultimate.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed, Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from... Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base.
Today, you will be fighting a rare deep water Jew and a Turk. I love how he specifically mentions a Turk. It's just no like
everything else gets like a good as a joke, man.
Like the Turk is just like, oh, okay, like there's nothing special about this Turk. It's like it's just a normal Turk.
Just a Turk?
Yes, I guess the pick-me Negro Jew and a rare deep water pick-me Negro man and deep water Jew is rare, arbitrary and weird, but a Turk. That was a good description though. So busy with things. Oh, I tell you though, this weather. I actually have this entire week off from school though. Which I was really surprised that my school would do this in a 7-week course. Thanksgiving, I guess. I don't know why. I guess it's mandatory.
Any plans for Thanksgiving?
Huh?
Any plans for Thanksgiving?
Oh, well. Well, you see? That's foreshadowing. You see that? Maybe just, you know, the boom. You know, just Thanksgiving dinner. Me and my mom, maybe we'll go to Anit's house. Celebrated last year. Other than that, it's really nothing else. Well, she is leaving to go to New Zealand to live over there on the 28th of this month, which is next week. Yes. I'm just gonna be right here, boy.
How long is she actually gonna live there? Or
She's gonna stay there for a while, come back here maybe 6 weeks or so, and then go back. Yeah, but you know, it's all to make the marriage work out because, you know, stepdad's a fucking asshole. Cheated on my mom, so this is the only way to make it work. Because every day she keeps thinking that maybe she's doing something, so this is the only way. So I'm just like, whatever, baby, you know, I guess. So, you know, it's been kind of really busy lately, just getting everything ready for that. That's why I haven't been on so much. You know, it's just that we kind of said we would do everything to get ready, so she leaves, but we kind of put it off, you know, kind of in denial. So, you know, we did a lot of shit yesterday. Take a good shit.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left. With that, Nagito finished making the poison and put it back with the rest of the grenade. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito... In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged to the curtain and placed an oil... From there, Nagito set his insane... First, he hung the spear that he took from... Then he tied his arms and legs at the back. However, he burnt off the rope on his... In doing so, he made sure that... As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over he lay down face up. But this was just the beginning of Nagito. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape. He stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his... Finally. He propped the knife on the plushie and he didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also, through all this, Nagito, his plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was... Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to... But that was part of We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently... The panels fell one after another. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenade. We then aimed for the fire's origin point. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades... The poison sank to the floor, instantly... The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain. And also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality. That poison gas completely surrounded the area. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, which caused him to let go of the rope. This is all the information related. His true intention was to set. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we... This should be the truth behind Nagito.
How about it, Chiaki?
Just as I thought.
You say we...
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of... Did Nagito? He said this to us earlier. That feeling of belief. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades, and he believed we'd fall by believing in us. Nagito...
What do you mean?
And what's wrong?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that I want you to try to remember.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate...
Guess the last thing he could believe in was...
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room. But his luck doesn't have anything to do with...
I just thought... he factored in his belief in us. But for some... No. There's no way. You know, He wasn't just after. He probably had a target.
A target?
The target's true identity. That's why he relied on being the ultimate luck. As long as he had his luck, you mean he left?
He risked his life?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could.
Who is it? I see! That's it? The traitor.
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end.
Then...
So he was... That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have...
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, that's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say.
And that concludes my arc. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do?
The only thing we can do.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we...
But even if we do I mean, if we don't know who the target...
You're absolutely right. If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves, would it have...
Huh?
But they couldn't help it, because they weren't...
What's wrong, Chiaki?
That's why
You want us...
Yeah.
What?
Who do you think it is? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your...
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as...
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence.
Seriously!
Who do you think? Hajime.
Byakuya. Sonya. Chiaki? Well, no.
It's...
No, my best girl! Damn you, game!
Chiaki,
damn you! Damn all of it to hell!
Please! Aw, you totally guessed right.
Oh my fucking god.
Just as expected, I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among...
Hey,
Chiaki is the I'm sorry.
Hey!
What does this mean?
What? After all, we have been working to Chiaki. Being a traitor, that is obviously... Please, wait!
Shut the fuck up!
No, I have nothing...
Why?
Because we already know so the only thing left to...
Hold on! If you say you are the traitor, we cannot vote until we are satisfied.
Hey, if you're really the traitor...
It's weird, isn't it?
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to... Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone. Hey, Hajime.
Favor?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the...
What? What are you saying? What?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but that's why... I want you to do it.
Whether I can prove it or not, don't you understand? You may as well be asking me...
I'm very sorry.
Looks like it's not like I believe she's the traitor.
If she was just disguised or something...
She's not disguised, cause Chiaki...
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that. I don't know anything about the...
Hey, are you trying to...
I've always been... That's why I have no relation...
Hajime, you're going to...
I hate Chiaki. Hajime, you
stupid face! Let's all get along! I won't let you! First open and mix! I can't lose! I won't let you! First open and mix! I'll lower your grades! Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along! Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along! Chiaki and I aren't best friends!
This is the end! We investigated Nagito's cottage. That's your notebook, right?
Don't tell me. Is that where the
That's right! Since I knew something...
Give me that note!
What is the traitor's identity?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, but you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook, however.
You know?
It took me this long. First of all, this isn't Monami's diary.
And the one who wrote...
Someone connected to Monami.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending?
Is it evidence that they were observed?
But how would you know who the
Because there's an entry written in here that only me... Damn it! Never give up! We investigated that. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! In the notebook. There it is. It's true. I tried, but the only one who knew that. That's right. That's why Chiaki is the only person.
There must be some I mean, what was all that time? Was that all
Miss Sonia...
Chiaki is... She has been... I'm not... I mean, if you were the traitor...
Now that you mention it...
She tested it out right away after being told...
That doesn't make any sense.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake.
Shit, that is a mistake! Why are you saying such things?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! There is...
But then nobody will be safe.
Oh my god. What do I have left? There is nothing.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious. There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it wasn't fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki! is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, There's no way Chiaki... If that bomb was fake or not... The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it!
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb... Didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, There's no way Chiaki... If that bomb was fake or not... The only person who knew it was... me, when I...
Unless you know a whole lot about... There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right...
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious! Damn it!
Chiaki is not the...
When we were trying to turn off... Didn't Chiaki use the card reader?
If she's a traitor, she would have been... There's no way Chiaki would... If that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it!
Unless you know a whole lot about... There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Not interesting, though. Weird.
That was good shit.
You ever had those good shits or just like...
Chiaki is not the traitor!
I know I'm done.
Yeah.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb...
I was like...
Didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
So like...
If she's a traitor, she would have been... There's no way Chiaki would have... If that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake... me, when I tried to detonate it!
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the...
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, There's no way Chiaki... If that bomb was fake, the only person who knew... me, when I...
Unless you know a whole... There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb... Didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
I'm just waiting for a mom to walk into and say, yeah, I'm a single mother, and I'll be like, are you single?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more caught. There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate.
That's not it.
Minami.
No.
That's not it. Sonya shouldn't have been the only one.
Fake.
Monami was also there when you
fake.
found out the bomb and you said so yourself. Chiaki heard about it from Monami.
Since the reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb, I would have had to explain how...
I do not want to hear that! Enough already. I do not want this anymore.
Sonya.
And... does not mean we should just... Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake! Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
No. No, I have no more combos.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I have to use my
Knowing
brain.
it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
There's something that should not happen.
No.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
Is making me think.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Crap!
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki.
Crap!
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Crap!
Oh.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
You're right. But Monokuma shouldn't...
That...
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime!
That's...
It's just, even if Chiaki, that basically just means...
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his...
There's no way I can... I'm telling you, that's not it! We shouldn't believe in Monokuma. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the... Even if Chiaki is the traitor, I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole... That Chiaki is saying she wants to... So the only thing we can do is believe her. Damn it.
Hey, there's nothing to be sad about, you know? Unlike before, you guys can stay alive by belief.
Are you telling us to believe in you?
I'm sorry. Monami, you're probably gonna get scolded, but still. And...
It's not up to me to decide. However, I believe it's... We could even call...
Hey, what have you two been talking?
I know.
Hey.
You don't have to worry.
Why?
Why? Two best girls are already dead again. Why does this keep happening? The nurse died, and now we have to kill the ultimate gamer girl because she's the traitor. Why? No, seriously, her talent is ultimate gamer. And I'm just like, why? And the other nurse was hella clumsy. Huh?
Here to fuck you up.
Every time. Why do we have to keep killing the best girl, Jason? Why does this keep happening?
Even so.
There goes best girl. again. We have the ultimate princess left now. God damn it. Why?
One of the ultimate princess.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Fucking Sonya, Nevermind. It's so hot, dude. All of them are. All the girls are great. Except the Lolly, of course. And the ultimate photographer. Fuck that bitch, too. Glad they both died.
Damn it!
Damn it.
Congratulations.
Damn it.
Damn it!
I'm sorry I didn't...
What?
That is... I'm sorry. 'Cause... Well...
Why?
Well... I'm sorry. That is...
Yeah. Like... So...
Yes, indeed.
Huh?
Nope. Well...
Chucky!
Perhaps...
Hey, come on now.
I can't lose! Hiya!
Huh?
I will no longer let you do it this
Stupid! Stop!
As they say, we shall...
What'd you say?
Huh? No.
I can't move! If I don't beat you...
Stop it, I say!
Hey, hey! I won't forgive you! I won't let you! Hey, hey! Ooh!
What?
Hey, hey!
Too bad.
That's wrong!
Damn it! Hey,
Could it be?
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey!
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that light. So how about this? What's this?
I can't lose.
It's okay, Mom. Well, let's believe in them. Right?
Damn it.
Please listen!
Like... This is bad.
Damn it!
Yoo-hoo!
Shing!
I'm sorry.
Now then, I've prepared a very special bleed.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
That is... You guys... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just one last time. Look, there's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force your... When you do that, you end up blaming yourself. But still, even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be. Because you yourself are your... If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shiny... It's true. 'Cause...
Bye-bye. Please don't...
Let's give it everything!
Because apparently it's ready, and I just want to get that light support. Back.
I do! What? Phew!
Huh?
Hey! I shall now present. Whew. No, no! Hey,
Hey.
Yep. Yeah. Shing!
Hello there. See? Well? Yep. Perhaps.
What's going on here? What kind of lies are this? I know there's too much. Why isn't this place blown up?
Listen well.
Damn right. Damn it. Hey! How unfortunate. Now then. Now then. Well... Please call me the ultimate hope. Yeah.
You are a boy, right? I'm gonna do it!
Thanks for the food. Dumbass!
Young master for you, Hiko.
This is your leader's order. What? In the name of my...
Hajime! It's gonna be fine.
Shining future. Guns us all down.
Is this? But why am I...
It sure looks like a trial ground.
Huh?
Hmm?
Is it simulation? Nuclear bomb. It's all been a simulation. Is this all a simulation? Have I been lied to? Am I an Albed? Are you the viewers an Albed? Are we all Albeds? What is going on? I don't understand. Is this all a simulation? Abandon all hope. What is this? Abandon all hope. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. No, you can't be Junko. No, that's impossible. That's impossible. You died. You fucking died. What is going on?
Testing. Am I on? Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys! At this point, I shall... So please assemble at the gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo!
What's going on?
That is...
Well, yeah.
You.
That's... Of course not! No, no! What?
Lies!
Stupid fool!
I don't like that. Fine.
Don't fuck with me!
In other words...
Hey!
What's this? No way! Shing!
Huh?
Hey, are you sure about this? So...
That's right!
No! Hey, damn it! Uh-huh.
Hey!
What are you saying?
It cannot be.
Hey, bastard!
I'm gonna do it!
Hey,
Jeez.
you serious?
However... Damn it.
Damn it.
So annoying.
Jeez.
All right!
Prepare yourself!
Like... Hey!
Of course! Hey!
Even so.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Man.
However... All right!
Jeez. You're pathetic. Huh. Later.
Excuse me.
Oh, my. Miss Sonia!
get hold of... Hey! Hey! By the way... I got it! No way! Wah-wah? Whew! What are you saying? Hello.
Damn right.
Hiya! No, no!